Hey, there's one of them days, first day, I've been up all night, and then I finally went to sleep. It felt good. So now, I just got up. Feel good. My stitches, I feel like it's time for them to come out. So this is the first day that my stitches feel good, and they itching me. So now, I've been cleaning them all night. You know, last night I cleaned them and looked at them real good for the first time, and it felt good. When you start scratching, that means it's time for them to come out and it's healed. And I found that last night, man, through all the madness, how good God been to me. God is real good. Today, my partner come back to work. First, I got to go to the hospital after I get through cleaning my wounds. And let me show you how they look, though. Here's one of them right here. This is the first time I let anybody see one in my leg. This is where they took one of my veins out. So, it's healed, but it's the first time I felt pain, and was yesterday for the first time when it rained. It rained yesterday, and it felt like they had just took the veins out of my legs. So today, let's let y'all see it all while I do it all at one time. But this is my stomach, how it healed. You see it? All the way up to there. It itches all night because it's healing. It's healed all the way up there. This is the part that ain't healed yet right there. And the scab just peeling off. And it itches all night. I be just rubbing it. I can't, I got to get something to rub it though. So this alcohol on here, I'm cleaning outside. You got to keep this clean, I need something. I ain't got nobody helping me, but I don't need nobody but God. But this how it look. And I got to keep it clean, make sure. I had to do this by myself. From day one, that's a good God has been to me. I've been doing it myself. And he made this heal without nobody else. It's a miracle that I'm healing. And I peeled this off because it was a big old scab right there. Yesterday, God had healed it right quick. Only thing he saw where they cut me at now is right here with this big hole it still got strings coming out of it. I ain't know no strings was too that big coming out. And dude was rough when he tied it up. A black, I don't know, he wasn't even no doctor, he was a doctor. But I had a big old tube going up in there. And when he took it out, it hurt it when he pulled it out and tied my skin. He got my skin tied real tight. You can see he did it wrong because he tied it tight. It's got a little knot right there. And now it's pinching, it's like it's my meat. But I had gained weight right there, and it's like a little chubby right there. All the way from here, all the way to my neck. It's like it's going all the way up. I want y'all to see how good God is, though. It's healed, though. You see it? It's healed. Well, that's how it was, my chest. It's the first time I'm showing everybody. It's the first morning I'm able to get up and actually feel healed. My scab. One part is not all the way healed. None of it already healed, but the only part that needs to just heal up, and it's bothering me to take these stitches out right here because it's ready because it's itching. You just feel like I just want to take my hand and just, woo. It feels so good when I rub it up and down. I just can't scratch it. I can rub it though, And when I clean it, that's the only feeling I got to relieve the itching. So it's good to clean it because cleaning it makes you feel actually like you scratching it. So every time it's time to clean it, I be ready because it feels so good. Because I be rubbing it all night in my shirt. I got to wear I've been wearing a number of new shirts to keep it from, these right here, when you get to clean, you got to put on a clean T-top. This for me, from experience, from me being infected before. I have been infected, and I don't never want to get infected and go right back in the hospital. Infection is you stay longer for infection than you do for operation sometimes. People don't know that. And they can't let you out till it heal because you can get gangrene. Had to cut your stuff off. Cut your leg off. And it's one of the first days I feel a lot of pain in my legs, man. You know? I'm trying to feel like they just took the veins out because it rained and it get moist. And when it get moist, you got to get to a warm place real quick or you're going to feel everything that happened to you. Like it just happened. You know, it feel like, and then you can't, it's like you can't stand cold weather when you hit it. It's going to make you run in the house and get to somewhere warm. No, you ain't gonna, it's like right now. By me, working in cold weather all my life, I used to love it. Like I couldn't feel cold because I was making so much money. Now that I'm old, I used to work 15 hours in the cold, man, and didn't feel none of it. 0, 15 below, I loved it. You know, I love to get out there. I'm making big money too. The wintertime, boy, you talking about a bankroll? I used to love every winter in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I used to be looking forward for the summer to end and the winter to come. Because winter, everybody want to watch cable TV. We brought it to Chicago. Mayor Byrne, Jeff Ford. You know, back then I called myself gangbanging until I woke up. You know, beating my people up, running them home, chasing them, whatever I had to do for Mayor Byrne. She gave us $9 million. See, it's a lot of things y'all don't know. She gave Jeff Ford $9 million, and he chopped it up with the fence ball. And, you know, told us to do certain things to get her in office. And she said if she get in office, she gonna bring cable to Chicago. She the reason why cable came to Chicago, and cable is a big reason why I was successful. And Jeff Ford was a big reason why I was successful. Because I was one of his main followers, one of his members. And I didn't never want to be no Stone. I ain't never been no Stone. I hated Stones. Following riding Stone, no. I always mess with the West Side. You know. But Jeff Ford, everything come from him, not come from the South Side. So now everything out South. And it's regardless what I used to be, is my business. But I used to be plugged with Jeff Ford. They bought the fort. We used to go down there and party every weekend. And I was so glad when I got my job after Mayor Byrne got in office. That lady saved my life. Because I went legit after that. Got me a job, sat down and had a family. And now I can look back and say that job, making $150,000 a year, it was the best job I ever had. And I could have never had no job if she wouldn't have brought it here. Because when you got a background, you can't get no good job. You can't get no good job in Chicago. Nan. Ain't nothing happening. They gonna shut the door in your face. But we'll holler at you. As soon as I got out of jail, my brother-in-law was working for him. I told him to give me a job. I just had a baby by his sister. And he worked for Chicago Cable. So he plugged me immediately to take care of his little nephew. He hurried up and got me a job. And that was the best thing he could have did. Let me take a break and I'll be right back, y'all.